Hi, good evening. I suppose it is finally live now. We are 5 minutes behind time. Thanks to Nicole Marie Wong. She got too excited for the night, okay, and everything was like chaotic. Just as the video that I will be showing, okay, to all of you later on as well. Okay, so let's see here if it's like we're really going on live now. Anyone there watching currently, okay, please do let me know if the sound and the visual is all good. All right, it's been a very, very long, hectic day, okay, for us, yeah, okay, but all good, all good. All right, so tonight's session itself will be all relating to period 9. Are you ready? All right, and of course, some of the informations here and the slides that I'll be sharing tonight are those that have been shared in the annual talk bonus session. All right, so if you have attended the bonus talk bonus session itself, no bonus talk, annual talk bonus session, okay, you will see that, right, the slides are actually some of the informations from the bonus session. Hi Tan Yok Wei, hi Chang Fern, okay, hi Richard Liu, okay, all good, thank you Yok Wei, all right, Bo Wang, hello, okay, thanks for tuning in, all right. I really want to appreciate all of you, okay, who consistently, in a way, support me every Wednesday, okay, on my Facebook Live. Some of you has been supporting me ever since day one back in back in 2020, okay, end of 2020. That was like at least 1.5 years ago when I do this consistently, okay. So I really, really want to thank all of you, all right, for your support, because without all of you here, I don't think this live will continuously, it will keep going on, all right. So hi Karen Chia, hi Edward Taeyang, okay, thank you, okay, for tuning in. Again, the same thing, all right, if you can, I really would appreciate it if you can actually share this session out, okay, on your Facebook feed so that it can actually reach out to more people, all right. So tonight, okay, it's just me alone. All right, hi John Vega. All right, so Gong Yu is actually at the side there supporting, right? I will say that, oh, okay, darling, tonight is like, no, I'm doing it alone, okay? Then he say, it's okay. I'm sure there are some people who would only love to see you alone instead of us together. I don't think that's true, right? Okay, if any one of you here, okay, if you really want to actually see us, both of us together in action, please drop in a note in the comment, okay? Because I really, really contested what Gong Yu said, because I seriously don't think it's true, right? Corina, thanks for tuning in. John Vega, okay? So he's like, no, I think people prefer to see you alone. No, people prefer as long as we give them information, all right? Especially if it's productive information, it is helping them to actually prepare themselves in terms of their life, okay? Hi, Harlan Darrell, okay? It's nice to see, actually, there are quite a number of like new names, like Harlan Darrell. I'm not sure I've actually seen your name around. Probably I have, but I have missed your comment. Thank you for commenting and dropping the notes. Hockey, I know, okay, you have been around for some time. All right, Tay Hockey, right, TYF, okay, all these are regulars. Jessie Fu, you're also part of the regular. Hi, Tay Hoa Hin, you're also regulars. Thank you so much. I do my best to address all of you because it's like, I really appreciate all of you, all right, taking the effort, okay, to at least drop down, okay, a comment to say hi and thank you towards the end of the session, okay? It really means a lot to me, okay? And also to my team, okay? At least we know that we are interacting with people who are actually tuning into the session. So again, right, if you can actually help me to share this session out, okay, to your friends through your Facebook news feed, that would be awesome, okay? And again, for those of you, right, in case you are wondering, okay, all my Wednesday Facebook live sessions are fully sponsored by J Group Building Dreams Together. I'm very, very lucky that it's like, you know, it has been more than 1.5 years and they are still in a way loyally supporting the Facebook live program. All right, so thanks to Jennifer Yap and the whole J Group team as well. Hi Alice, okay, thank you for tuning in. Of course, today's session itself will be about period 9. All right, so I'm going to go through like why is it's like what's the shout out, why every practitioners are talking about the period 9 now, okay? Why is it so important? Okay, what is it that we have to know about it? And in terms of like astrology or astronomical alignment itself, okay, what does it mean? All right, so this particular session itself, I will be in a way dividing into 2 particular parts. So tonight is part 1 and next week will be part 2. So tonight I'm talking about like what period 9 is, okay, how is it going to impact us, all right, generally, as in like why is it the energy for this particular year itself. If those of you are sensitive enough, you will feel that the energy are intense, all right. Those of you who are on the spiritual path like Eric, Melissa Lim, okay, Laura Chan, right, May Chan, All of you here, okay, I see you are regulars with me, especially some of you also follow me in terms of my full moon and my new moon meditative and also experiential workshop. Okay, so you know, okay, how it feels, like how to feel the energy, how to in a way feel the, how I would say, the changes or the movement of the energy itself. Okay, so for people who are an empath, for people who are sensitive to energy, you can sense that this year itself is very, very different, okay, comparatively to previous years. Of course, Sirius Bright, Mr. Lim here, he is definitely someone who can sense the energy. In fact, he can admit them, because healers, normally you can sense the energy of the environment and the people. At the same time, you can admit this energy to actually neutralize, balance up, all right, or what we call in a way, change the frequency of your clients. That's why, in my opinion, that's how we call ourselves a healer. Okay, just like when you're doing Reiki or any energy healing. So yeah, Sirius Bright or Mr. Lim, there's definitely someone. In fact, I think he started all these things way before I even started it. Okay, all right, Teresa Gold. All right, way before I officially started it. Okay, hi Ice. Okay, follow many years now. Okay, that one I know. I also follow you many years now. Okay, many years already. Now up to Majestic lah. Okay, hi Jaslyn Cheong. Okay, Alan Lee. All right, thank you, okay, for tuning in and all your support. Hi Manjit Sidhu. Okay, I remember all your names. Okay, these are really I would say familiar names. Okay, that kept me going. Champon Katie, is this your okay, Champon. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name. Okay, I'm not sure whether it's correctly or not. Champon Katie, I get your regards. Okay, you say thanks after the consult with Kong Yu the other day. All right, thank you so much. Okay, for trusting me and my team and the people around me, okay, and engaging our services. Thank you so much, Manjit Sidhu, and also like, wow, Shada Faith, okay, it's like, I'm very, very bad with my pronunciations. I always say it's like my tongue is short, okay, cannot really pronounce very well, okay, and a lot of you here will have very, I would say, to me, it's exotic names, okay? So it's like I find it very difficult to pronounce, like Svetlana, okay? So if I pronounce your name wrongly, please, my apology, okay? With due respect. All right, Avina Chang, okay, thank you. All right, again, okay, to all of you here, if you can help me to share this session out to your newsfeed so that it can reach out to more people, that will be very, very much appreciated. All right, and yeah, one more thing also, okay, I can do a shout out over here, okay, just because that tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, my team, okay, which is of course, yeah, two of our senior consultants, of course, Kong Yu and also Anne and also Emmy Lim, right? They have a job, okay, that has a engagement of an event, okay. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Hennessy event, which is at the Central Depot. I'm not sure it is open to public. I think so, okay, I'm not sure, right? You can check it out, okay, if it's open to public and all these things, probably you can check it out. So especially those of you, if you are looking for like a short reading, okay, so we are doing face and palm reading and also party consult that, okay, for that like 10 minutes sort of like a reading. So happen if you happen to go to that place, okay, it's near KL Pack, okay. Now I'm not supposed to shout because the clients are not like giving me any like, you know, addition to shout this out, but I'm not even sure whether it's a public event. Maybe you can check that out, okay. But if it is, okay, probably you can drop by, and yeah, okay, that is like the moment where you can try on consultation as well, okay. It's not a public event. Oh, Nicole said, Mom, I don't think so. It's a public event. I'm not sure. Who knows? Probably some of you are the invited guests, okay? All right, so yeah, okay, happy World Doctor Day. Oh, thank you, okay? Wow, I see myself as a healer, okay? So today is a happy World Doctor Day. Wow, that's great, okay? Lucky Sunny Wong Yong, okay? Thank you for that, reminding to us. I guess that at the end of the day, for even all of you here, if you follow enough all the sessions, even on my Facebook Live, I can assure you, with all the information that I'm sharing with you, okay, whether or not you attended any of my classes, if you use all the information on Facebook Live, it will be sufficient enough for you to help to guide people around you, okay? So when you can actually, in a way, help and guide and enlighten people around you, all of us, in a way, are doctors, okay? So when I say doctors here, I don't really mean as in like, it needs to be a certified doctor. With due respect, if you are a doctor by profession, but to me, I mean to me, a healer or a doctor means that as long as when a person in need, and you'll be able to diagnose, okay, their issues, either it is physically, mentally or emotionally, and you can actually give them a bit of guidance and shed them a bit of light in their path itself, okay, at that moment of darkness. To me, all these people, I call them the light workers, or in other words, I also label them as a doctor, as a healer, okay. It's just that we are not scientifically certified, all right. So yeah, okay, happy World Doctor Days to all of you. Okay, now, okay, let's start. I know some of you will be like, Jessie, can you please get to the point? Get to the point. Okay. All right. So now, okay, let me just bring out my slides over here. Right. These are the slides that I have in a way, right, extracted through my bonus session in my annual talk. Okay. Even though it's like my annual talk is a paid event. All right. But all this informations that I shared during the paid event itself, I cannot share it out openly to all of you. At least not during the first half of the year. Okay. Normally, I will do a review at the end of the year to review back, okay, the informations and details that I've talked about, and then also as in like how it has manifested throughout the year. But this year is very, very different. Okay, now I'm not giving all the informations, okay, in the talk. So those of you who paid for the tickets, don't worry, you're not missing out. Okay, but the thing is, okay, I find that there are certain things that needs to be shout out. There are certain things that I guess that if we can reach out to more people, it will benefit more, especially this year, because I always openly say that this year itself is where the star 9, okay, which is the governing, okay, element of the period 9 factor, is fully empowered by this year, even though it's officially coming in 2024. But by this year itself, it's fully empowered. It's already in power taking place. It only officially go into its what? Inauguration, is it? Is that the word? Right? It only in a way goes through its inaugurations on the 2024 on that year. Okay, so therefore I find that this year itself, I do not want anyone to miss out this special year. I want all of you to get yourself ready to prepare for the year itself and do the best as you can. All right. So if you somehow for whatsoever reason you're not ready for the workshops, okay, then you just join. Make sure that you join all the Facebook Live or all the sharings, okay, by myself, or if not by Kong Yu, because we make a pledge that we will try to share as many as possible information, okay, that it can actually benefit and help everyone to ascend and rise, okay, in 2022 itself, okay. So today I'm going to share with you as in like, why is this year so important? And of course, the purpose of the whole astrology thing, all right. I'm sure many of you here, all right, are in a way very familiar with my sharings, okay, that I talk about at the end of the day, our life path, our destiny. Okay, destiny here means to me is like our final destinations, okay. It means that in this lifetime, in this particular lifetime, in this particular life form or physical form itself, what will be our final destinations means that at the moment of death of this particular physical life form, okay, all right. Why is it the physical? I keep on emphasizing on physical because this is only one part of our self, okay, the physical part, because we have another part which is the soul part, okay, which is the energy part, right? So in this lifetime itself, okay, we always say that in order for us to fulfill our destiny, reaching the final destination, that is the destiny, okay, what or how would we want to see ourselves, okay, like how transformed, how ascended, okay, how in a way elevated we are, okay, from all, I would say, like, you know, different parts of life in terms of our career, business, relationship, emotional growth, mental growth, okay, even including physical growth as well, okay. It's like how we can actually maximize this potential. And the more we can maximize the potential and do the best as we could from all these different aspects, that is when we say we are mastering our destiny. So everyone has a destiny, okay? But a lot of people choose to live their fate rather than living their destiny. So there are difference to it, all right? So living our fate means that we actually, in a way, give in to whatever, okay, that is fated. And whatever that's fated is only 1/3 of our life, which is the heaven's luck. Now in Chinese, we call this 天時地利人和. Okay, so heaven, earth, and man is just like the Western people keep saying that doing the right thing at the right time with the right people. Okay, so therefore it's like whatever that's fated in our life, okay, that is only 1/3 of our life, which is fated, which is based on our parts chart, okay, which is based on like date selections. That's heaven, okay, in a way determination. Example, we cannot shift the moon and the stars. We cannot shift the sun, okay, we cannot expedite the movement of the earth, okay, that is everything fated. Everything is going in a universal rhythm. It goes on its own rhythm. That's heaven's luck. Now, we cannot really, in a way, fake our birth. Fake our birth means that, yes, even though that we can say select the best part of the chart, okay, nowadays for babies and all that, but the best that we can select, okay, most probably is only within the day and the hour. We can't really choose the month, even though some might be able to, okay, because they are lapsing between, the week itself is lapsing between 2 months, example, right? But definitely, in a way, not everyone, okay, can, in a way, determine the year, the month, the day, and the hour that they want to actually be born into, right? So therefore, okay, this is the party that's given, okay, right, to us itself is 1/3 of our life, which is fated. Now, a lot of people live a life which is fated. They are refusing to live a life of their destiny. They refuse to live their destiny. They refuse to make breakthroughs and ascend themselves and master their destiny. So what's the difference between fate and destiny? Now, fated means you are only living in one dimensional of the cosmic trinity. Whatever that's given to you, whatever strength, weaknesses, whatever karmic loop, whatever lessons in your life, okay, that you're born with, you live with it and you get entangled within it without really making much breakthrough in your life. That is fated, okay? It means that somehow if you're born, okay, with the lessons of always going through like shitty relationships, always getting like in a way unloved, getting cheated, getting dumped by people, your voice unheard by other people, you're not valued, you're continuously seeking validations from the people around you, whether it's from family or from work, okay, it means that part is fated. That is your part of a fated test, okay, or lessons that you have to go through, right? But some people choose to live in that loop, where else the others, okay, now choose to make breakthroughs in their life. And when we choose to make breakthroughs in their life means that we have to look into these two parts, okay, of the three cosmic trinity component, which comprises of the earth luck. Now, the earth luck means now, okay, for people who want to master their destiny, okay, these are the people that will turn to a lot of like help. Not necessarily must be astrology, okay, because astrology is also one part, it's only one part of self-help. Now, a lot of people goes to different masters, different gurus. They can relay onto religion help, they can relay into self-help, they can relay onto like, in a way, guidance from some practitioners. It can be like, you know, psychology, it can be like, you know, how to say, a life destiny coach, example, different methods. Right? But Chinese astrology is one of those methods where now we actually look into certain facts and data that we accumulate from this person's fate, means from the parzi on the day that you were born, to identify what is your character. Now, some people goes into profiling, okay? They look into profiling tests and all that. They do it so that they can understand themselves better, and then after that, they can actually do better to know what are the breakthroughs or what are the things that need to actually be better off. It's the same thing, okay? But it's just that astrology here is, instead of you doing all these tests, okay, what it is so special is we just look into your code. Your destiny code means on your life, on the date of birth, okay, we derive, okay, or through date selections, means every year, okay, when certain planetary alignment changes, when the, how to say, all the planets moved, okay, we take all these informations, we come up with a probability plan, okay. Now, we study, okay, these probabilities that have been ongoing for millions and millions of years, okay. So, after these millions and millions of years itself, we understand that when certain alignment falls into certain place, okay, we have a certain things or certain reaction that will happen on Earth, and how it will, in a way, impact on the human on Earth. Example, so when we have these facts and data, now we can come up with a tool that actually, in a way, can derive from that person, okay, looking at your details itself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the things you have to break through in order for you to ascend and break through from that karmic loop, that shitty loop that you go get on again and again and again, okay, without being able to see that light to bring you out from that never-ending dark tunnel, okay? So when we are ready for that, then we look into the environment, the earth luck, okay? And of course, the earth luck here, we study about the feng shui, the qi of the environment, how the things are actually changing, okay, in our external environment. Example, this year, once we enter into this year itself, officially in February, okay? So by actually end of last year, in November onwards, you can see that the energy of 2022 Water Tiger year has already present, all right? So those of you who follow closely enough with me, right, you will know that. Okay, so throughout like December, January, okay, and when it gets nearer to the year, nearer to February, the energy gets more intense. So in January and February, okay, now we are towards the end of March. It has already been at least 3 months. Whoever who's sending me all the love emoji, thank you so much. I love it because it keeps me going. That's why you see, I feel more energetic, okay? All right, so when you study these few months itself, right, the Earth Lug now tells us, based on the calculations on the heavens above and the date selections of all this moon cycle, planetary cycle, all the alignments, okay, how is it impacting on the energy on Earth? Okay, how is it affecting the weather? How is it affecting the natural phenomena? How is it affecting general humans' reaction to this energy? Because the energy will now impact on the people on Earth itself to react emotionally. All right, so for the past 3 months, you can already see, okay, how this energy are impacting. So that is the study of the environment, or we term it under feng shui. All right, and of course, the last part, okay, which is also the most important part, are the human factor, the human luck, right? Why every week, every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., at least over 100 of you, or sometimes near 200 of you, steadfastly follow the program, follow this Facebook Live, all right? Because all of you have taken the action to invest your time. Hey, this is 1 hour of your lifetime, okay, that you can never get back. You can watch Netflix, you can go YouTube, you can play games, you can sing karaoke, right? You can spend time doing nothing instead of just tuning in. But all of you choose to tune into this particular Facebook Live every Wednesday without fail. Why? Because you have made that decision and taken that action, because hopefully you, through this Facebook Live itself, you hope that you can find strategies to enlighten yourself.